Coach, as bucket week continues on preparing for the Purdue Boilermakers, let's talk about a couple of your seniors in the last week or so. Jason Spriggs, Nate Sudfeld, both put up for a couple of different awards that will come out later in the season. Nate for his services off the field and Jason for his O-line play. Talk a little bit, if you will, about what it means to you to have those seniors being honored in the way that they are.
Well, they've earned it, and they're individually talented. I think also we're still working at it, but as the team, gets better offensively, we put up some good numbers and stuff. So I think some folks are recognizing that. So I think that's also it's a little bit of a team accomplishment as well.
Coach, now preparing for the Boilermakers in this week in practice, how has your team responded from a win against Maryland and just trying to continue the momentum from last weekend into this week in practice and for the Boilermakers?
Well, one, we've been blessed here. We've been outside here with some beautiful weather. We haven't had school now for a couple years on the Purdue week, on the bucket game week. So, we kind of make it where we have some, without overdoing it, some team activity. You can do too much, too little. You can over-prepare and over-film study and lose your team. So we try to stay as much with our schedule, slight adjustments. We've been a good practice team. And we, again, with our new format of practice on Monday, again, we just went immediately. Yes, it is a rival. We're playing for a bucket trophy game that we take a lot of pride in, but really we're getting back to getting better in the next week process. And as we finished up our prep today, I like the way we prepared. Got a lot of momentum to build heading into Thanksgiving and then the weekend, but I like the preparation today.
Coach, the offense rolling throughout the majority of this season. Now looking at the Purdue defense, what kind of challenges will they present to Nate Sudfeld and the running attack?
Well, their secondary has created a lot of turnovers. One of the better ones in the conference in interceptions. That means also too they're getting some pressure on the quarterback, and sometimes I don't know if it shows in stats with sack numbers. Their sacks are reasonably high. They're not as high as Maryland's were last week, but they've created a lot of turn. They're good in the secondary. That being said, they're allowed to load the box and make your running game hard. And so you're playing against numbers where it's hard to run, and they've got really good corners that they can play pass defense. I know their defensive coach as well. They're well structured, so they're much like us. Their record doesn't show to me their talent, their effort. Coach Hayes and his staff has done a great job keeping their team going. So I like what I see on tape. As far as this going to be an unbelievable challenge. Let alone the rivalry, last game of the year, and all that stuff. So it's going to be very, very difficult. And again, we've continued to work on things to enhance and things to correct. But it's going to be a tough challenge, and we're going to have to play on the road all three phases. Just not the O. The kicking is going to have to complement, and the defense is going to have to hold their end of the bargain too.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.